If you are watching from Nigeria, you know salt is one of the topic in treated in SS1 in high school. Now, when we looked at salt, we are looking at by definition. We'll first of all look at the definition of salt. Most of you have been wondering, is it the salt that we use in cooking? Of course, yes, that is a salt they use in cooking, but then we have salt in chemistry. Okay, the one that used in cooking is a mixture of different mineral elements, but the one used in the laboratory is quite bit different from that one. But all are what salts. Now, when we talk about salt, we are talking about by definition, a salt is a compound or a substance formed when the hydrogen ion in an acid is being partially or completely replaced by two things. One, either a metallic ion or ammonium ion. I repeat the definition. A salt is a substance formed when the hydrogen ion in an acid, this is the hydrogen ion in an acid, is being completely replaced. It is either completely replaced or partially replaced by one. We have metallic ion and ammonium ion. So a salt is a substance formed when the hydrogen ion in an acid is completely or partially replaced by metallic ion or ammonium ion. Do you get the definition? Shall I take it again? A salt is a substance formed when the hydrogen ion in an acid is being completely or partially replaced by metallic ion or what? Ammonium ion. Now, we have five different types of salt. Five different types of salt. Number one, types of salt. Types of salt. Number one, we have what we call normal salt. Normal salt, or you call it normal salt, or you call it what? Simple salt. Or simple salt. Number two, we have what we call acid salt. Number three, we have what we call basic salt. Number four, we have what we call double salt. Number five, we have what we call, that is the last one, complex salt. So all this one, they are different types of what? Salt in chemistry. Now, we have normal salt, we have acid salt, we have basic salt, we have double salt, and we have what? Complex salt. How do you know a compound is an acid salt? That is where the problem comes, and I am going to discuss it extensively in this video. Okay, so watch to the end of it. So when we talk about, we have like I just said, we have five major types of what? Salt. We have normal salt, we have acid salt, we have basic salt, we have double salt, and we have what? Complex salt. Now we will go with the first one, normal salt, or you call it what? Simple salt. When we talk about normal salt, we're talking about a type of salt when this salt is formed when the replaceable hydrogen ion in an acid is being completely replaced by a metal. I repeat, when the hydrogen ion in an acid, this is an acid, okay, for instance HCl is an acid. So now the hydrogen ion here, when the hydrogen ion in of this acid is completely replaced by a metal, okay, it's completely replaced by a metal, this type of salt is what we call a normal salt. Do you get that? It's completely replaced by a metal or ammonium ion. Are you following? I repeat again, a normal salt is formed when the hydrogen ion in an acid, this is the hydrogen ion of this acid, okay, HCl is an acid. Remember, we have treated acid in our previous video. So when the hydrogen ion of this acid is being completely replaced by a metal or ammonium ion. Are you following? Now let's look at some of the compounds that are normal salt. Okay, so this one now, if you replace this one with if you replace this hydrogen with NaCl, this is what we call a normal salt, sodium chloride. Of course, sodium chloride is what we regard as the salt that we normally use in cooking. Okay, but of course that salt, it contains some impurities like magnesium and so on. So we have this one has this sodium has been replaced by what? This hydrogen is being replaced by what? By this metal. So this one is what? A normal salt. So we also have you can also replace this one, NH4Cl. This one is what? A normal salt, because we say that a normal salt is formed when the hydrogen ion in an acid has been completely replaced by either a metal or what? Or ammonium ion. Do you get that? So if I give, we have something like this, N2 CO3. So this one is also what? A normal salt. So a normal salt is formed when the hydrogen ion in an acid has been completely replaced by what? A metal. So what replaces this one? Why is this one like this? This one we have H2CO3. This one makes an acid. So when you remove this hydrogen ion and put this metal here, it becomes what? A normal salt. Are you following? Yeah, are you following? So we have a lot of example. We have magnesium, which is a metal. Magnesium carbonate. Okay, magnesium carbonate is a normal salt. Of course, this one you put a bracket. Yeah. We have okay, magnesium carbonate. We also have zinc chloride is what? A normal salt. So anytime you see a salt that is being replaced, this hydrogen ion being replaced by a metal or either ammonium, is what we call a normal salt. Do you understand? Normal salt is formed by when the hydrogen ion in an acid has been completely replaced by what? A metal. So all these one are all classes of what? Normal salt. Do you get that? So let's look at the next one, acid salt. Are you following? Are you following? All right. So an acid salt is formed when the replaceable hydrogen ion in an acid has been partially replaced. Remember, the difference between normal salt and acid salt is that this one is completely replaced. The hydrogen ion in an acid has been completely replaced by a metal or ammonium ion. But in the case of this acid salt is the hydrogen ion. For instance, this hydrogen in an acid is being partially replaced. It's being partially replaced by what? By a metal. How do I identify acid salt? How do I identify acid salt? We have, when you have something like the NaHCl, this one is what? An acid salt. Do you get that? Acid salt, because there is a trace of what? Hydrogen here. You also have Na2 HCO3. So by the time you see a presence of hydrogen in the midst of a salt like this, is what? An acid salt. Are you following? We have a lot of them. KHCO3. This one partially, it's not completely. If it is completely, it becomes what? A normal salt. So anytime you see H in the middle of a salt that is supposed to be normal, okay, that type of salt is what we call an acid salt. Of course, an acid salt has the characteristics of acid, such